Panoramic lifestyle, a vision moves in all directions.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dopamine. My name is Tawan, also known as Hollow Tip. I want to welcome you guys again, and once what I mentioned before in the other episode is that I've been receiving a lot of support for this series, so just thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are here once again at the Delicious Factory here on Mill Avenue in Tempe. It is the best place here on Mill, in my opinion, if you want a healthy choice. They have so many things to choose from. Their menu literally is probably like 5 or 6 panels. It's just smoothies. They have sandwiches, anything you can think of, they basically have it. So I wanted to make sure I plugged them because they were kind enough to have us here and film in their area. So on this episode, what we are going to talk about is going to be fitness, wellness, and how you can use it to overcome life challenges, because life throws a whole bunch of challenges at you, and sometimes you just need that extra push to get you through. So in order to illustrate that, I have one of my dear friends here, Paula Garrett. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
She agreed to come here and speak. You're just a light, seriously. And that's one thing that I love about this show, is that I'm able to showcase people in the fitness community that I come in contact with all the time, and that I just want to highlight what I think is bright within you. So we actually have seen each other in passing.
Yes.
At different classes, and we didn't really get a chance to really talk and get to know each other until recently with number one, the boot camp. We take a boot camp class on Tuesday, Swole City. Shout out to him. My goodness. It's hardcore, but we were partnered up and we were able to push each other. But also it was for the a breast cancer fundraiser too, where we were able to speak with that. So I got to know more about her, and she's just a wonderful human being. So without further ado, Paula, tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, like she said, Twan said, thank you first for giving me the opportunity to come and sit with you and enjoy your presence. And yes, we did meet on several workouts, and my name is Paula. I am just amazed at everything that's going on. I'm a mother of 3.
Okay.
And a grandmother of 3.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoy them. They're afar, but we FaceTime from time to time so we can talk a lot. And I am the oldest of 6
Oh, my
children.
goodness.
And my father, I love dearly, Pastor Paul, is a pastor.
Okay.
I'm back home in Michigan. He's the oldest of 17. Yes. And it's a big, huge family. And believe it or not, I know them all. And my mother's the oldest of 5 as well. 6 rather. And so we're just a
huge
big
family.
Yeah, we're a huge family. We love from afar. And I'm so thankful for Facebook because it keeps us all connected in whatever area or country that we're all stationed in, because some are in the military. So it's just that. We're just really family close.
Yes, that's what I kind of rely too heavily on Facebook, honestly. Yes. My family is not nearly as big as yours. We use Facebook a little bit too much to find out what people have going on.
Right.
But it's a great tool, though, because you can do just a simple upload of a picture and they know this is what you have going on. So how do they feel about your fitness journey that you've been, going through with the whole, all the different formats that you are licensed in? Are they supportive with that, or are they surprised?
Most of them are supportive. Some are surprised. Some are a little challenged with it because of our Southern Baptist upbringing. The music and the gyrating and the swinging and all that kind of stuff is just not one of those things that they're into. But they're supportive of the weight loss journey. My brother, who owns a gym back in Michigan, he's very supportive. He's always giving me tips on menu planning or workouts or any food or vitamins or anything that he thought might help me with my journey. So he's been really supportive of that, and I can thank him for that. My sister's amazing. She lives here in Arizona as well.
Perfect.
Yeah, so she's always supportive. You should do this, you should do that. And so sometimes we get together and she'll come to a couple of workouts. She likes Zumba.
Yes.
And she's working on commit, so we do a little bit of both.
Yeah, so that's what we failed to mention is you are licensed in a couple of formats. Just tell the people about the format. I know commit. You can tell them about that. What can people expect if they were to come to a commit class?
Oh my gosh, you're going to have so much fun. What I like about commit is the one that I'm licensed in. It's 3 levels.
Okay.
So there is, to me, the baby level for me when I first get there, you know, and you're not used to commit or working out. And then there's 2, which is a little bit more strenuous. You can put on a little bit more energy, and 3, which is the very top, which gives you lots of energy. You're going to work that. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So wherever you fit, you know, and I like that because if you get too tired, then you can fall right back down to 1 or 2. You can go up to 3, stay there. And it's a HIIT workout, so it's going to give you all of that you need and get your heart rate up there, and then you can bring it back down, and that format does that. So it gets you started, gets your body warmed up, and then you can pump it up, and then you go all the way up, and then you can come back down and bring your heart rate back down, and so that helps you to burn more fat, more calories, and that's going to help you out in your workout.
But that's the key, though, is the 3 levels, and that's why I want people to pay attention to that, is because a lot of times people get intimidated, especially when it comes to dance fitness.
Yes.
And you think you got to go in there and be Beyonce, and you got to keep up with the person next to you.
Right.
If they are at a 3 and you want to be at a 2, go to the 2. Know your own level.
Right.
You know.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to get up there if you're not used to that, and then the next day you're wondering why you can't move. Your body's not used to that.
Exactly.
Right.
So we, like I mentioned before, we actually were together for the breast cancer as a fundraiser, which was wonderful. It was Pop It for Pink. It was amazing. You actually made your return to the stage there and talked. So how was that experience for you?
It was challenging at first because I know that I'm always harder on myself. And just like you talked about, sometimes you look at other people and how they move and how they do their workout and their dance movements. But I had to realize that this is my body. I have to own it and love it.
Exactly.
And let it move the way it moves. It's not going to look like you or some of the other instructors that have been doing it forever, even some of the students who come to class all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So accept me for who I am, love me, and just let it flow. And if my biggest thing was I was worried I was going to make a mistake. If I make a mistake, it's okay because we're human.
Exactly.
And you know what? Sometimes they may know that I made the mistake and sometimes I didn't. But guess what? Just keep moving and it was okay. And after it was all over with, I was like, whew, not so bad after all.
Exactly.
People, you know, I had a couple people that were texting me, you know, Denise, Tashiana, you got this, Isabel, you know, all of these people that love me, Elaine, you got this, you got this. I'm like, okay, yeah, I do got this.
You got this, exactly.
Sweat just like everybody else, get it over with and just keep moving. So it was good. I was excited about it. So
that's why I like for you to just let people know, is because that's the reason why I asked you, is because a lot of people, I have them come up to me and they say, oh, well, I don't think I could ever do that. Anybody that knows me, they know I am super shy. I can talk, but I'm super shy. So for me to even put myself in a position to do this show, let alone or teaching, you can be at any stage of your life because it helps you through different phases. I do it as a stress relief, honestly.
Definitely. Stress reliever. Yes, it is. It is.
Yes, it's complete stress relief. So that's what I was going to ask you. What made you even want to get licensed to teach, or licensed for the format? What drove you to that?
What drove me to that? I've been working out for a while, but what really brought me to this point, I met some really good instructors. My cousin who had breast cancer, incidentally, who passed away, and it was very dark for me.
Okay.
So I had to jump. I got lost in myself. And so I was like, I need to do something. So my brother kept saying, you need to go work out, you need to go work out. Hooked up, got connected with Zumba.
Okay.
And then got connected with Kenya, who then was like, you're going to love this.
Yes.
And I was like, I don't know. And then the more I got into it, I learned to remove myself and just focus on working out. I didn't really look at anybody else. I lost myself in it. And then I began to love it because I could do 1, 2, or 3. And I know I wasn't a 3 yet. So that 1 or 2 worked out really well. So that's what I did. And I'm like, I love this. I want people to see that there are people out there in the community who look like me, who have body shapes like me, and I can do this, so you can do it too. And so for me to be out there and see other people, they can do it, I can do it. And I want to be able to help the other people who feel like, you know, if they go in this class with a size 2 person, they're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But there are people out there just like us who do it and are doing it just fine.
See, I love that. Like, you have no idea, because it's a lot of people that get intimidated, like we touched on before. And to hear you even say that, they know that that may be the motivation that someone needs just to even go to one class, you know what I mean, and just try it out.
Right.
So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and go on a break. I didn't even get to touch on how you are able to satisfy sweet tooths for people.
Oh, yeah.
So when we come back, I want to talk about your company. You actually have a cupcake company, and then we're going to actually dive a little bit deeper into your life just so people can get to know you a little bit more. So when we come back, we'll talk about that, all right?
Okay.
Be back. Thank you.